Hi guys, it's been a while since I made a video. I thought I'd make one today. I don't feel good, I don't look good, and probably know I don't sound good, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Just came over here to get out of the house for a while and relax in the parking lot, listen to some music, make a video on bronchitis, and I'm not kicking it this time. Feel absolutely like crap. Another sleepless night last night. I went to bed 10:15, something like that. Shut my eyes and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna go to sleep. 20 minutes later, boom, it was like somebody had stuck a knife in my butt, stuck an ice pick in my butt or something. And I got up and I was wide awake. 3 o'clock this morning, I made a pot of coffee. I did manage to lay down. I don't know, about 8:30. I was sitting on the couch and I fell asleep, and I did sleep till 11, so it's 2.5 hours, I guess, somewhere around there. Of course, this isn't helping any, but be won over to the Lord. I saw that. That was nice. I saw some great men do some great witnessing. I wasn't able to do it, and but I saw some good men really witness to some Indians in a remarkable way. For those that understand that type of thing, I won't go into it, but anyway, I saw that. I visited the orphanage, and it broke my heart to see these kids in this orphanage, and how excited they were just to get a pair of used shoes, and how excited they were just to get somebody else's shirt or a pair of pants that we didn't want, and it's just sad. And then the ugly, or the other good part was going around to some of these Indian homes and giving food. And I met some remarkable people, very proud people. I mean, I met a couple of women that were in their 90s, and man, their skin was just as brown could be, and their face looked like leather, and they had their beautiful, their handmade jewelry on, and their beautiful turquoise sweaters and colors, and their houses, even though they were shanties on the outside, and but they were clean on the inside, and a few of them, as many as 7, 8, 9 people lived in one 8-sided house. They're called hogans, and 8 people live there. It's amazing. They had a potbelly stove in the middle, and fixed their meals, and I guess that's how they heated their house, because it gets really cold out there, and probably, if I were to guess, I'd probably say 30-40% of them have electricity, the rest of them don't. And they boil their water and stuff like that, so it's really sad. But and the bad was, well, it was kind of confusing the first couple days we were there. We were supposed to do one project, and that project was just way too big. We couldn't do it. It was the place was loaded with mold, and I'm sure the age of the building, it probably had asbestos in it, and I'm not about to mess with asbestos. I think that was outlawed in the 60s, 60s or 70s, but there's no way I'm going to get in there, not with my condition. And so it was kind of mass confusion, and I kind of got aggravated, because I don't know, I thought things should, I'm kind of funny about this. I make plans to do something, and I kind of put them in my mind on a notepad, and I'm going to do this, this, and this, and it didn't come out that way, and I got frustrated. But that's me. I'm hard-headed, stubborn. You all know that. So, but the real ugly thing was the alcoholism and the drug abuse. Sad. But we got that around here, you know. And there was a trailer right across the street from the place where I was staying, and we had to walk out on the porch and smoke because you didn't smoke in the house. And a couple guys I smoked with, constant line of teenagers going in and out of this trailer and bringing out little packets, and I know what it was, probably rock cocaine or something, and or a nickel bag of weed or something like that. But that was sad. But you know what? I gave a report to. Let's see what I got here. 5 minutes. I had to stand up in church yesterday and give a report to the Sunday school class, and I flat out told them, I said, you know, I said, after I got back, I said, I got to thinking about it. I said, here I went 3,200 miles both ways, non-stop, you know, and come back sick. I had to ride in the van all the way home sick. And I said, you know, I got home and I told my wife that, you know, it wasn't what I expected. And I said that, I said, you know, it's sad. I said, we drove 3,200 miles and all we had to do was look out our back door and see the very same thing in our own neighborhoods. But, you know, it was an experience. And a couple people asked me, you know, would I do it again? And I had to be honest. I said, probably not. If I had to give that answer today, right then, I said probably not. And had I known what I know now, I probably wouldn't have went. I think I was expecting to go out there and I guess I thought I was going to change the world, you know, but one person can't do it. It takes more than that. I mean, I might have made a little difference in somebody, you know, a kid. I hugged a kid, you know, handed him a toy or a pair of shoes or, you know, a box of cereal, and I'm sure, you know, that meant something at the time, but as soon as I left, you know, it's over. So anyway, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it, and the scenery was absolutely gorgeous. And by the way, Jenny, if you see this, I drove through Tulsa. I was driving when I came through Tulsa on the way out, and we came right through there in the middle of the night, about 3 a.m. I guess it was. And I know we didn't come back that way because the highway in town was all tore up. They were working on it, and all the doggone toll roads from Tulsa down to Oklahoma City, it couldn't handle that. Every time you turn around, you stop it and putting $1.15 in a toll booth or something, and then you get off and get a Coke, and you had to pay 35 cents to get back on. It wasn't the money, it was just the aggravation. So, but anyway, we came back straight across 40 and all the way up through Memphis, and then some guy was driving. He decided to take the Kentucky Parkway up through Kentucky. I'm still scratching my head as to why he did that, because it was probably about 2 hours out of the way, and that made 26, 27 hours straight in the doggone van. And you know, like I said, I was sick anyway, and